Welcome to the Greatness School, the place where iron sharpens iron. This is your brother mentor, Ambrose Weda Esq, senior lawyer, mentor, and author of various books, including The Ideal Lawyer, dealing with what you are not taught in law school, but are pivotal to your career success, practical aspects of legal practice. I'm also canon in the Anglican Church. On the mentoring platform today, we want to look at what can destroy top lawyers. A top lawyer is one who has made considerable progress and achievement in his or her jurisdiction of operation. You have gone to the top. You are acknowledged by and revered by your peers to be a paragon of excellence and achievement. That is the one we call top lawyer. It's a status of honor accorded through peer assessment and acknowledgement of your contribution and achievement. That's generally everywhere you go to, every jurisdiction you'll find somebody. These are top lawyers. These are top-notch, top-echelon lawyers. And getting to that status requires much investment, much work, discipline, and a high degree of achievement. Therefore, being at the top is privilege, rare privilege that is envied by various professionals, clients, and people. Clients themselves look for top lawyers. But we want to look at what can make you lose such a status. The snares that can just grab your status, grab your position, and then you become back to zero they say from grace to grass. What threatens top lawyers? What can put paid to your status, your career achievements? Number one is called toxic clients. Toxic clients. These are clients who undermine your best efforts. These are clients who can choose to wage war against you. How? They don't pay your fees in time, or they don't pay fees, legal fees at all, or they don't pay adequate. They are your clients, but they treat you with suspicion. They are your clients, but they badmouth you. They are your clients, but they complain. They are complainers. They are always having issues here and there. Clients who do not follow best legal advice. They treat it with suspicion. They do not comply with it. They do not follow. They are generally with you, but they are toxic. These are clients that when you deal with them, you feel heavy. You feel exhausted. You feel used up. The energy is sapped. Toxic clients. They are brought down big top lawyers in history. They will not come to you when you are starting. They will not come to you when you are in the middle. They come to you when you are at the zenith of your professional practice. And you feel attracted to them. They also feel attracted to you. But when they come in, they start undermining your work. They start undermining your career. And these people can bring you down through complaints, through their connection, or by denying you adequate legal fees, either paid in time or paid in full. So what do you do with these toxic clients? Run away from them. They can kill your spirit, take away your energy, take away your passion, and you get disillusioned as a professional. And when you are disillusioned, it is reflected in your output, and you continue going down and down. So beware of toxic clients and run away from them. Number two, what can bring you down is diminishing knowledge. What got you to the top will not keep you at the top and may not keep you to the next level. The worst enemy of man, as is known, is ignorance. Ignorance is in three categories. There is total lack of knowledge, lack of adequate knowledge, number two, and three, lack of useful, relevant knowledge. So your useful, relevant knowledge could be diminishing, not keeping in tandem and in pace with changes in society, changes in technology, changes in life, and changes in the legal provisions, procedural requirements, and all the things that pertains to lawyering. Your knowledge diminishes in such a way that you become ignorant of things that matter, or new developments in law, or new skills. You are not renewing your mind. This can put paid to your top lawyer status, and you become ordinary, or even you are just closed out of the legal profession completely. You've seen people who, they say, I have been in legal practice for 35, 40, 50 years, but they can hardly handle complex modern legal issues because of diminishing knowledge. How do you get out of this? You renew your mind. Reading, you reskill, you retrain, you relearn, you unlearn some old learnings which are no longer useful, which are no longer relevant. Experience alone is not enough. Good experience requires reskilling, relearning, and renewal. Get up-to-date learning, continuing professional development if you are to remain at the top. Therefore, be aware of diminishing knowledge. Number three, occupational diseases. These can bring down a top lawyer. Occupational diseases. These are diseases that are unique to the work of the lawyer. Lawyering occupational hazards. They are attributable to law practice. One of the occupational diseases or ailments you will experience as a lawyer as you work deep and hard is called occupational burnout. You just along the way, you're burnt out, you feel lack of interest in the legal work, you are no longer attracted, you feel discouraged. You just don't want anything to do with the legal work. You are just burnt out. The drive is not there. That comes either due to repetition of the work you do, monotony, it comes due to toxic clients, that comes due to various factors. But when it is repeated, it can put pain to your career because it can set off procrastination. It can set off many other things. The next occupational disease that you can experience is bad stress. There is good stress and bad stress. Bad stress is distress. You have been worn out due to working in an adversarial system, dealing with toxic clients, handling some very toxic information and secrets. All this can cause you bad stress. Dealing with clients, handling trauma, you also have vicarious trauma. That can also be a problem that causes you both physical and psychological problems. You can also experience fatigue. The body just becomes weak. You are just finished. You are just worn out emotionally and physically. This also can put pay to your top lawyer status and bring you down. Remember, ill health can close any career any day, especially emotional related illness. When you are depressed or mad, you cannot function as a lawyer, leave alone as a top lawyer. Therefore, beware and be careful about occupational diseases. How do you deal with it? Take breaks. Renew yourself. Rest. Take occasional scheduled breaks and vacations to renew yourself, to get out of the hustle and bustle of legal practice occasionally, so that you reinvigorate, you rejuvenate yourself regularly. Also, at times you seek professional help, you seek good company. This you have to do, otherwise you can work until one day you stop, you break, and it comes to your status of top lawyer just comes to an end. Your friends and relatives and family just say, oh, so is in a center where he's recuperating. He's been confined to a mental health institution for recovery. This may just be because of occupational diseases. Number 4, disorganization. Being a top lawyer actually means you're big, you're busy, and work kind of overwhelm you. Work, friends, functions, many things. You attract people and events of all walks of life. You lead a high-octane life. And a high-octane life, a lot of work, a lot of attention can induce inability to carefully plan and arrange your affairs and activities. Thereby, you become disorganized. You have too much to deal with, that you do not deal with them well, and you become disorganized. You do not manage your time well. You have experienced reduced efficiency. This can put paid to your reputation of a good worker, an efficient, brilliant lawyer. A lot of work and attention can induce self-disorganization and lack of time management, good time management. Therefore, to protect yourself, to insulate yourself from this possibility, you need to put in place systems, working systems. You need to work with a priority list, a list of priority based on value, not urgency, value that the work brings in. You need to have a qualified and efficient team around you. Those who are supporting your work, those who are augmenting as you move. You also need to be good at delegating. Trust people and delegate to them, so that you have only what you can do well, efficiently, within time. Also, take only enough work, assignments or activities that you can effectively and efficiently deal with. There will be many people fighting to give you work, to instruct you, but you should limit yourself to the amount that you can quality handle. Otherwise, this organization can put paid to a blossoming legal career at the top. Number 5, what can put paid to your top lawyer status is called financial malfeasance. You know, when you're at the top, you can grow a sense of false courage and confidence, where you say, you develop a mentality called, what can they do? A mentality. What can a client do? Mentality. It will germinate because you appear, and you are indeed powerful, you are influential, you are top, you are high, you are well known, respected. Therefore, there are things that you may not take much into account, and you have what is called impunity. You develop a seed of impunity. Money still remains the biggest source of problems to lawyers and many other professionals and people generally. Money. So that sense of false courage and confidence can lead you to willful and intentional misuse or misapplication of clients' money. It can lead you to abuse of trust because of confidence and influence. Everybody, all that matters are at your beck and call because of, at the end of the day, you're a top lawyer. This can also lead you to false accounting, withholding money, overcharging, and doing all sorts of things that relate to finances that can put paid to your top status as a lawyer. What will be the result? Can attract professional prosecution and sanctions. And once that happens, it damages your reputation and it brings you down almost permanently. Therefore, of all you are doing, of all your actions, of all your status, of all your confidence, respect and put boundaries on trust funds, client money. Get it and release it as quickly as possible. Number 6, what can put paid to your top lawyer status? Bad company. Being a top lawyer, you're a shining light. Everybody wants to be near you. Everybody wants to associate with you. People want to be part of you. They want you to know them. They want to know you. You want to be friends. So you will attract all sorts of people at crowds. You'll attract cheerleaders and hero worshippers. People who adore you. People who make you a demigod. You'll attract everybody. So whereas you feel good, you feel elated, some may just be bad company. And just as iron sharpens iron, so is bad morals, bad company corrupting morals, good morals. Bad company corrupt good morals. So be aware of the company you keep at all times, especially in your heydays, in your big days, in your high and mighty days. How do you keep safe? Continue the company of greater professional mentors. People who are better than you in the profession, are way ahead of you, people you learn from, people that make you grow, not people that worship you, people that cheer you, people who are thinking you are a demigod. You also avoid certain places because company includes places also. Certain people, certain places, certain things that can actually derail you and bring you on the downward sprawl. Bad company. Number 7, what can put pay to your top lawyer status? It's called vanity. When you're at the top, you are great, you are big. This can generate the spirit of egotism, pride. You exhibit excessive pride or admiration of your own appearance, achievement, status, and respect and honor. You just look at yourself and say, wow, this is me. You look at the rest and you say, why are you not like me? Vanity. You then slide into arrogance and a position of self-importance. You become obnoxious. You feel like a demigod, somebody too big for life. That character, that attitude has the potential of repelling people, clients, and eroding confidence. So remember, the higher you go, the more humble, the more compassionate, and the more respectful you should become. Otherwise, vanity has brought people down, can bring you down anytime. Number 8, professional indiscipline. Remember, when you are at the top, you are very influential, you are very respected. Many people trust you, many people honor you, many people revere you. Positions are there for you. Offices revere you. That can give birth to an attitude of arrogance and carefree life. You are like, what I do? What can they do? I'm here, I've arrived. You are now confident and you're also influential. So you are beckon and call, you can make calls, you can straighten things, you can silence opposition, you can silence critics. You are trusted. Therefore, that can make you relapse into a position of dishonesty. Remember, we talked about financial malfeasance. That is dishonesty. You can also become cunning. You use the trust people have bestowed on you, the honor, to cunningly exploit their trust. This can make you be involved in ethical transgressions. Again, that arrogance can lead you to lack of civility, both in words and in action. You speak arrogantly, you act arrogantly, you act brazenly. You become discourteous, and you lack manners. The sum total of all this is that it erodes respect, it takes away the trust, and opens you to professional prosecution and discipline. Disciplinary action may be taken against you. And once you taint the professional name and reputation, getting back to the top lawyer status will be an uphill task. Therefore, beware of professional indiscipline. Number 9, what can bring you down is bad appetites. There are appetites, things you eat, things you lust for, things you desire, things you can't control, what you crave for. When you are in high society, high life, life is hunky-dory, moving up and up and up, people develop appetites. One of the killers of professional status, people, class, is sexual lust, sexual appetite. It's brought down great people, it slays great people. Next one is gluttony, lust for food, excess food, exotic, expensive, strange eating habits come because you are high society. You lust for endless money because now you start competing with the people who have lots and lots of money. So your focus moves from being a good, efficient, successful lawyer to accumulating lots and tons of money. This, then you develop a bad appetite, exotic food. You lose self-control. So how do you protect yourself? How do you insulate yourself from this? Always remember to have self-control. Everything is possible. Everything is allowed you can do, but some can destroy you. So you have to control yourself. You have to make hard choices, hard decisions. Remember, the higher you go, the cooler you should become. Number 10, loss of vision. Anytime you lose your direction, you lose your life vision, you lose your life desires, you think you have arrived, you think you have achieved, you think you are there. There is nothing more to live for. Once you lose a vision, your life vision, your professional life vision, you actually lose restraint. The wise people of the biblical times said, where there is no vision, the people perish or they lose restraint. It is through your life and professional visions that you have goals and life objectives. These are what gives you motivation to keep on going, to keep on moving. It keeps on giving you targets to achieve as you then serve society, as you then give into society. Therefore, if you happen to lose your life vision, and veer out, maybe it was meant now you think you just want to make money, and having money is good enough, and so on and so forth. Once you lose life vision, you veer off. Therefore, to insulate yourself, you must keep on renewing your vision. You must keep on setting new goals. You must keep on soaring. You must keep on depositing into a rich legacy at the end of your professional career. In conclusion, always remember, it is easier to roll down than to climb up. Climbing at the top takes time, energy, investments, and hard work. Rolling down to oblivion just takes one step. Be careful, be alert, and may you continue being enlarged, grown, and going higher and higher towards excellence. Thank you so much.